Hello everybody and welcome back to the War Room Challenge. I've done some of these. This one was really upsetting. I had an extra 4 days tacked on because he moved his lander to the bottom left where I wasn't able to get it and I had to capture. Like literally the entire map was my units, but then he was like, no, I have a lander. But yeah. So, Duo Falls, I think, is a map that is interesting enough to do an Advance Wars 1 style, but obviously not yet because we've already basically done one of those. And as you can see as well, I used Flak for Moji Island, got an S rank, felt weird. But yeah, so I've done some of these ones, so the ones I feel like are very uninteresting, I've done kind of just so then I know personally, okay, don't do these ones, do the ones that are way more interesting. But for this one, we are going to be doing Pivot Isle, and we're going to be doing it in Advance Wars 1 style. I'm not 100% sure, though, who I'm going to... Oh, right, I remember. I'm going to be playing as Olaf. I forgot to do it again. Shoutouts to the Super Patreon of Smazzabaza and the regular patron of Ballywatch. You're very much appreciated and loved. Okay, so the problem with this mission is you don't get an airport until way later. But other than that, it is pretty simple. Essentially, it is just APC infantry. Let's look at the status. We get 8,000. There's another infantry. So day 3 will have enough. So we'll put one of these down here. Now yet again, so we only can spend 4,000 funds right now. So I'm going to build a recon. So I can maybe block off him trying to capture the base on the island, which I don't think you can even do, honestly. Yeah, it's already building a, yeah, it's already being annoying. But that is fine at the end of the day. We'll capture our place. And then in the next turn, we'll be able to do more stuff. Maybe that recon was a bad idea, who knows. We do want to oh, thank God. Battlecopter to the bottom instead of being actual crazy. Okay, so we can put these here. Very simple. We'll buy a anti-air. Yet again. I feel bad. We're gonna look in range of this. That is fine. That means for the main island, for this part here, we're actually really fine. So Olaf, if you don't know, which you should, because he's like the first person you face, he makes it snow, which means that all units who aren't going on, like, you know, basically cities or roads, have their movement cost halved, which is obviously really bad. That is obviously really annoying. Because we can't just yet absolutely wash over them. It would have been better to build the infantry here. Then have the APC here to block this, and then we could move this up. Hubris, though, is a real thing, so I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. The annoying thing about this map, though, is you're so incentivized to build anti-air that when you do actually, like, you know, do something that isn't anti-air, when he makes tanks, for instance, you just like whiplash moment. So we're gonna move this as low as possible. So basically saying, if you dare oppose me, you'll get screwed. We'll capture this so at least we've caught something. We'll capture this, and then we'll build, screw it, another anti-air. And then we'll build another infantry. But you can just see the mech spam already, it's crazy. APC loving, fair enough. Yeah, this is kind of good for us. It means that we can pretty easily deter a lot of the stuff. And then we'll make a tank of our own, and that will be boarding here. Capture. I hate that wait is an option. Half that, like, because there is obviously so many moments where you'll accidentally click wait. Okay, there's actually nothing. Yeah, there's actually nothing preventing us from being a dick. Which is awesome for us. Which means we can just kill this. And if we can actually make a... No, we don't have enough money. But we'll basically damage this recon and hope to put it in repair mode. I think if it's at 4 HP, it might go to repair mode, so we'll have to see. Or maybe he'll just go for the kill. Either role will be really good for us. And then yet again, stalling all of that, we'll build another infantry. And then boom, we've kind of set up pretty okay now. Yeah, hope you've all been doing really well. I hope you've been loving all of the videos on the... piece of shit. If we're Andy, and we just have passive healing like crazy, it would be fun. But this is what I mean, right? The moment they make a tank, you're just like, oh, well, screw me, I guess. And that's why he's really strong in dual strike. Because Eagle can just make one unit, and then you're like, oh, well, I guess I die. The infantry in a safer location, and then the tank out. I love how the AI just refuses to move any of these. Literally, we're gonna be blocking this for so long. It's not funny. Yeah, we need to kill this. But it doesn't matter if we kill or not. Now this just needs to have 2. We're basically at semi-capture rate. So killing this is good. And basically we want to make a fighter. Whenever you battle Eagle, it's just make fighter as quick as possible. And we want to make that on the island itself. The only annoying thing is now that will probably retreat, and then this tank will come in and kill this infantry probably. Which is obviously very annoying. Yeah, exactly as I said. Yeah. This is why I hate maps like this. They're always so irritating. Yeah, just summon a medium tank. Yeah, that's cool, man. I don't remember shitting on your wife, but I guess if you want to do that, that's fine, man. I'm still, like, I guess I did shit in his coffee, like, he hasn't been able to, like, use any of these main troops that he's made. At this point, I might try to save up for something like a bomber. We now have 3 units that can, help us now. Kill this. One thing we do actually really need to look out for is his CR power, because that can just win him the entire game. Let's kill. Basically, the way I want to play Olaf is when my power is full, I want to use my power on his turn. So then either he just doesn't use his power, or I basically just win. Like he either doesn't use his power and literally doesn't do anything for a turn, which is great for us, or you know, something else happens. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still really bad. I guess at this point I'm just going to leave this here. What is our intel for money? We'll make 2 infantry. Just so then we can get more infantry on that. What we'll actually try to do is bring that infantry long ways. That's the way I wanted him to go, so I'm really happy about that. And depending on how this goes, we might be able to block his HQ, his base here. Damn, build an infantry. Infantry isn't too hard to kill though. Also, so he hasn't built a fighter yet, so it's time for pain. Pew pew. May as well. Like, even if he comes back, we're gonna bomber him. Like, if he comes back to kill this, he has to go on this tile, unless he moves his infantry first. Which he shouldn't, but if he does, I still have the battlecopter to do damage, so no matter what, his medium tank he just made is dead. And we'll bring this up here. There's one spot he can move. Okay. We'll now capture these spots. It is funny though, just how much you can bottleneck him. We'll bring the tank around as well. Okay. Next turn we'll be making a fighter. Yeah, so he goes over here. Attacks. That's really bad for him. I don't know why he did that. Double, instead of building a fighter of his own, he builds double everything else, essentially. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, no. There is the debate of if I should base block, but there isn't any massive benefit to that at this point. I'm gonna move this back up here and move this back down here. We'll kill this. This is actually a 50-50. We lost a 50-50 when we already had a little bit of damage on him. That's kind of annoying. Now see, here's the fun part, right? He can't do anything this turn. I probably should have popped this first.
The fury of nature.
Neither man nor machine can withstand the fury of nature.
Blizzard.
Basically, we've just stopped him in his tracks this turn. However, annoyingly, because it is Eagle and he has like a crazy power, he will be able to unload this. Oh, it's just a recon. I thought it was like a tank or something. I was gonna be like, oh, you can unload a tank. Let's see how he proceeds. So he heals. My goal is that he tries to go all in. Okay, so he used his CO power, so yet again, really good. I want to build a medium tank to wash through all of his ground troops down there. Because if we're just like killing all of them, we're like in such a good position. Yeah, so now he comes in and kills. However, his infantry is stuck on that base. So we're still in a ridiculously good position because of that. Also, he's now in a really bad position because now we can one-shot every single unit he has. And I do mean, like, this should kill. Oh no, he has full... One thing I kind of have been noticing is there isn't... Like, the luck damage feels to be more like firepower increase instead of how it's meant to be, where it's like, oh, it's just literally flat luck increase. It's like, no, it's actually firepower. Which is kind of annoying, honestly, but it's fine. Okay. We could kill this in a singular hit. I think I will. It means I don't need to worry about it at all. And as well, like, this is going to go to 3 HP, but then it's going to be dead anyway. I'm going to do that so that I block the infantry getting hit. And then I'm going to do this, so then he kind of can't move. And then I shall build myself that medium tank I wanted. One thing that's actually funny, and that I will be doing right now, is I actually can just position my infantry here. And now we'll go the long way around with this lander, and then try to unload here. This should go really well, honestly. Wow, he actually went back with his troops. That's actually funny. Wow. Eagle makes things way too annoying, huh? Capture this. We'll kill this. I wonder if they pulled back because they know that the medium tank is coming. However, though, we can still kill this, most likely. Yes! Thank God. I don't like being wrong about things, because then, like, I'm just being an idiot. At this point, I'm gonna put the... well, we'll check range first. Yeah, we'll put this here. So then... It's still in range of doing stuff, but I don't want to do anything against the anti-air, because it's anti-air. Do this to make one of them come to me. We'll then do this. We'll then build... We'll build another medium tank, just so we have 2 things going down there. And sure, we'll fire on this. I love how Eagle looks like his entire life is flashing before his eyes. Anytime you, like, attack him. Is this what even is that? I don't even know what song that is I'm trying to think of. You never could have cut me off. Ba-da-da-da-da. Like that one. You never, yeah, the never, you should never have cut me off song. Which I know is not very descriptive, but still. This is reminding me of Soul Harbor, but not Soul Harbor. Okay, the funny thing here is he actually just moved his rockets out of range. Missiles, rather. Yet again, being annoying. I think at this point, though, capturing isn't as needed. So I'm going to put this down here, we'll kill this, so then we have full supremacy over this island. It would be funny to capture that to make a cruiser. So I'm going to try that. Now then, yeah, so he made his lander vulnerable. So this is a 50-50, and I'm hoping that I win. fair game. However, this is a 50-50, we can't lose. We'll make another fighter next turn, most likely. We'll make it harder for him, I guess, then. So, if this battlecopter attacks, it'll most likely attack here. This one will probably retreat, and then this one will probably attack this infantry here. This will go here, unload the artillery. So, because of that, I will build rockets here. Big brain time. Then we'll enter. Yep, so that will attack that. Does the 1 HP oh, they let me have the place. However, they did do what I say. So I do feel valid. No then, I really want to do this, but I can't because of that anti-air. This is so good. Just like, what would you even like think when you're if you were like Eagle at this point? You'd just be like, how did they even best me in that way? Cutting off all transportation sounds like a good idea to me. We do need to make an APC at some point here. But I do need to build another fighter first. So at this point, I'm just going to, as soon as you have this, it's just constant swarming of infantry, essentially. I can actually send this lower here. So essentially, all of the troops from this island will just be landed here. And then otherwise, we're just gonna big bungus through here. And here's his CO power. There's a few things he could do. He could put his... Honestly, in Advance Wars Dual Strike, I always feel like, in a way, Eagle is the better... Eagle's so strong in Dual Strike because his CO power, his little power, is literally his power from this game. And it is so insanely strong. The fact that in this game he doesn't have a CO power makes him so much weaker. Because you can literally move a artillery or rockets or something and then lightning drive and then attack again for only 3 stars, and it's really strong. Artillery? Oh, that's fine, I don't care about that. He can't even make ships anymore, so... Okay, now the funny part here is now the rockets is... the rockets themselves... no, the missiles are in a worse position for 1. But for 2... he's made his anti-air in such a bad position that I can essentially just get away with whatever I want now. So this should literally just be Olaf's final dance over Eagle. Just like T-posing, honestly. Do I want to use the CO power next turn or this turn? What does it do this turn? That's the question. We'll leave it there for now. So... This feels good. That felt amazing. We'll make another bomber, but then at this rate, we shall basically be moving up to do crazier stuff. Bring the infantry along. Yeah. Next turn we'll use our power. Because this turn he's gonna have a very inward kind of thing. Oh yeah, we'll end here right now because I'm gonna beat your ass. So both of his battlecopter and his kill the lander. That's why I didn't put anything in it. In case. If we can block his bases, we can do a lot of disgusting shit. Yeah, that's what I thought he would do. I would love to make a battleship right now, honestly. Very Olaf to bomb one infantry unit and then be like, I've won. We'll pull this back. Move with the back first. We should be, like, the problem is even if we're able to kill, this unit, he still now has 2 bombers, he has 2 anti-air. Man, it would be so unfair right now if I could, I need to have this here, so then he attacks. Actually, I could feasibly even do this. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. So we do this. So now he can't actually attack on us. We pull this back. Send this here, so now we have a good amount of range on that. We make another lander, so then we can put a bunch more infantry in. And then at this point at this point we're just trying to make the bridge less annoying, I think. So we'll now surround that and turn. I don't know when I'm going to use my seer power, honestly. The journey ahead will be tough, but I'm undeterred. Even though... Oof. Damn, it's actually very annoying. Let's do it.
Let the winds of war bring snow.
An actual CO quote. Awesome.
Blizzard.
It is cool that like everything on this map is like very fair. But it's like, you know, fair in terms of the CPU, not you. 83 damage. Okay, we can kill this. Man, this feels so good. Just to break through. And the good thing is, as well, is he's probably going to get his CO power at this point. And if he is, then this anti-air basically has to go. That took a long time for that one to load. We'll try the capture still. Actually, we're guaranteed. Because even with 2 movements, he can't beat this. How much money does he have? This is a flex, but this is also like a foresight kind of thing. I think he's gonna go for like even just a transport copter. Oh, he doesn't even have his CO power. That's kind of even better, honestly. So now basically with this bomber in tow, if I'm able to keep him off of anti-air things, which would be pretty easy considering he can't really make it anymore, I just win. Yeah, so this is now a worthless thing, which is fine. This is a free kill on that, which means I no longer need to worry about that. And now it's just... we all know what it's time for. It's my favorite segment. But what we'll do... so that's 31 fuel. I guess we can kill one of these bases, essentially. Because at this point, it's just about base blocking to lower the amount of mechs he summons. Send a medium tank right at his door. I'll just capture right in his face. Basically like DBD teabagging. And we can now also make bombers right at his door, which is extra funny. Let's see how this goes. He'll probably attack and then attack with the anti-air. He only can move the APC, and because he attacked with that artillery, it means he can't do anything with it.
Ready for attack.
If he moves the artillery now, it's slightly bad. How much money does he have? That's the question. He's not going to move with the APC because they know that I could go for a HQ cap, so they're very aware of that. Oh! Interrupt that? That's fair enough. However, the funnier thing is there's a potential for us to really kill them. This up. Do this, which will still have enough fuel for everything else we needed to do. Also, he has way less defense on everything, so we can kind of just sweep him. Okay, this is way less annoying than the bloody previous mission we did on Seoul Harbor. Like, so much less annoying. It's so much more straightforward. And we got to play as Olaf, which everyone loves. Everyone loves Olaf. Now this is a bit of a luck roll. Okay, we got it. We now guaranteed get the next turn kill, because now there's literally nothing he can do. Ah, I need to make a battleship by the end of this so I can do the battleships at sea, bombers in the air. Oh ho ho! There we go. I got to do the line. Yeah, at this point. At this point, it's the final turn, next turn, all units advance if you can. We'll try to make as many units to help our technique score, however, I think our technique score is going to be pretty good. I appreciate the position we're in, but we must stay focused with our one infantry that can attack something useful. They're both laughing, that's neat. I won't speed up animations at this point. We're at the end of the game. Man, it feels like slow-mo. Yeah. This feels nice. We'll probably use the bomber for our final unit. It literally it feels like slow-mo. It could be that I have so many medium tanks that the game's like, you can even get that many? Yeah, we'll finish it with, yeah. We'll finish it with, the bomber, just so then Olaf can have his dream finally realized. But first, we need to build as many units as possible. Not end turn, God please no. I'd never live down such a dumb moment. I would love to kill it with the battleship, but sadly I wanna get the best turn that we can get. So let's see what score we get. Goodbye, Eagle. Oh, man, it's so fun to play as Olaf, and I think Olaf's such a fun counter against someone like Eagle. Even though Eagle, in a way, does counter his power by being able to move twice.
We are victorious!
We got an S rank. That's all I wanted to see. We got an S rank. That's awesome. Pivot Isle, day 21. So, I hope you all absolutely loved this episode. I'll see you all in the next episode, where hopefully by then, you know, a few more comments are coming, but a lot of people have told me in forums and stuff like that, meaning Discord, just do which characters you think are the coolest and stuff like that. Just do like show off, you know, like interesting strategies. But yeah, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Stay tuned for the Advance Wars campaign, like Advance Wars 2 hard mode campaign playthrough I'll do, which will be coming out May 2nd. I don't know if this is going to be on the day of May 2nd or not, but I'll see you then.